Alright guys, we are back here at the old hacked mansion. This will be gone soon, but we're continuing on with our mini splits. Brother's going to clear all this crap out of here. I'm going to spot down. We got my big hole saw that we can fit all 3 line sets that are going down there into. And we're going to drill through it. We're going to spot it first, make sure it's clear. I got a long roto bit that we'll just push down there as a spotter, and then figure out how we're going to route these. So we got one that's mounted. Why is that hole drilled there? Oh, because that's where my unit's going to be. Okay, right there. So that one I'm going to braze on. That's the one that's in that master bedroom. And then we got the one here in the game room. And then the 3 bedrooms are going down there. So that's the gist of it. Start working on this. Alright. We got it all cleared out. So we're going to go right there. Matt's going to go down in the crawl space and see if that's clear right there. Alright, after messing around in this ridiculously pathetic crawl space where there's no room, we're going to go ahead and run the lines through the supply duct. There's about a 10-foot long rectangular plenum that comes off of this. It's got a bunch of airtight takeoffs on it. None of them were connected. The crawl space was like 90 degrees down there. So we're just going to go ahead and yank this furnace now. They have fireplaces in the house, so we'll keep one on downstairs and one upstairs to keep the house from being too freezing. But we're going to pull this, and we're going to run those 3 line sets through this plenum, and then I'll figure out a cap and stuff to seal it afterwards. So that's what we're going to do. Pull this thing out of here. All right, guys, let me show you what I got going on here. So I'm sitting right on top of that pony wall down there, which I tried to go a little bit of angle, but I can't get enough of an angle to get past it down on the crawl. Otherwise, I got to drill through all that, which I don't feel like doing. So we're going to pull this trim, because I got to do another one over there anyway. I don't want to fight it. And then we'll cut this drywall down so I can get my drill at an angle and miss that and kind of go at an angle on it. So we got that, and then I'll show you the other side here. What we got going on there. Like I told you, we were going to remove the furnace and just go through that duct. Oh, I'm tired of this. You know, I gotta get a journeyman to do this stuff. Get too old. So, got that pulled. We're gonna bring all the lines through there. And I got my holes drilled for there. And I'll silicone that all nice, so. Okay guys, we're through. So, we carved out the top of these pony walls. This is a pony wall that runs across here to carry the weight down there. But we didn't drill, on one of the jack studs for the pony wall, one of the actual studs for it, so we're okay. It's still bearing its weight, doing what it's supposed to do. You can actually take the 2 top plates on a pony wall and chop them in between a joist bay or something, and it doesn't hurt anything because you're not hurting the, where it supports. So, got the 2 hard ones out of the way. Happy about that. Let me show you what our next, last one over here is going to be. So, that one is for this bedroom, and then the one that I just showed you here is for that other bedroom. And then the 3rd bedroom is this guy, which if you watch the other video, there's a reason why I'd offset it. I think it looks kind of ugly, but it's because of how the house is configured. We did the best we could. Trying to get this guy some heat, All their supply ducts in the crawl space were completely disconnected. So the crawl space was like 90 degrees, I shit you not. But anyway, we're going to run that. It's going to be line height here, right up against the window, and we should be able to sneak it right down on the foundation right there. So my brother's getting the roto hammer. He's going to get set up with a kneeler and start drilling that. I'm going to work on the one. Let me show you. I'm tired. I need a journeyman to do this stuff for me. Too much work. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to turn my brother's Bluetooth speaker down, so I'm not against copyright infringement, Anyway, so instead of going through the duct, I was looking at this. So what I did is I just cut this plenum down, and I folded that down. Let's give it a nice smooth place. We'll be able to run all of our lines through there straight. Well, not straight line. It's a mess down there. I'm going to get you some shots when I go down the crawl. My brother, it's too tight for my brother. He gets claustrophobic, so I'm going to go down there. But, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 in here. And they're going to go over to this hole, my big sloppy hole there, which I'm going to seal up nice. And then we got our number 4 there. And then number 5 here, which is going to shoot out into the garage. Come over. There's like a little utility closet. Come down. We're going to have some line hide right to our unit, which is going to sit right in here, our heat pump. So it's coming along. All the prep work's mostly done. Now what I got to do is I got the one that's on the other side of the wall here for the master. I got to pull it down. I'm going to go ahead and braze my line on so it'll come through here. So I'm going to have 2 braze joints on it, which is fine. I could even flare it right here, which I might. And then it'll come on over down into our hole. So we got 4 going through there total. All right, let's keep working. I'll clean all. This is all going to go away too once we're done. Capped. I'm going to leave this guy though because they still need a little bit of heat upstairs. It's the only thing they have right now. So.
Now, typically I'd have earplugs in, but my boss didn't provide any.
I do have ear muffs in there for you if you want. All right, my brother's got that hole in, and it worked out good. I thought we were a little close to the foundation corner, but we got lucky, and he was not. So we're good on all our unforeseens. Look like they're done. But while I got some downtime here, and I'm not really excited about going back in that crawl space, which I'm going to show you probably tomorrow. Let's set this guy down. Let's take a look at the heat exchanger on this guy. I bet it's not good. The old clamshell. Can't really see much of it, but when I get home, I'm going to pull it apart and pull him out and take a look at him. Actually looks good here, not all rusted, but I mean usually you'll have one of these seams opening up on you. Maybe on the other side, we'll see. All right, you guys remember this messed up little garage here? We cleared ourselves a path, so that line there, I'll show you, it's going to go that way. Oh, this is for that game room one. So we're going to make a hard right turn. It's going to come through, come right up above this door. Get over this stuff. And it's going to come up into there, into this closet. We're going to drill a hole above the shelf there to get it outside. And then let me show you what it's going to do outside. Look at this. Oh man, I would hire somebody. These people got lots of money. I would hire somebody to clean this up, organize this. Oh, wrong way. Kind of messy right now. I'm going to hold off on finishing prepping him because I can't find my 1/4-inch spin bit there. So I'll just do that one tomorrow. It's no big deal. Let's go outside and show you. Yeah, Sun River, Oregon. It's always snowy here. So this is the back side of that linen closet. So we're going to drill a hole there, come down, drill another hole there. Okay, you can gain access to the bottom part there, and then we're going to come down, drill out there, and I'm going to run some line hide, which is what I'm going to do right now, is do this line hide so my brother knows where to drill this hole. Boom, over to the unit, which is going to sit right there. All right, so let me show you how this turned out here. So, there's our line hide. That's for the game room one. And like I said, we got the master bedroom one. This is going to come down through the old mechanical room, out through the holes, and then the 3 bedrooms, of course. Unit's going to sit right there. up on a big stand. This snows a lot here, so I'm going to get one of the 18-inch stands for it. And then over here, this one's got a million twists and turns, kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm going to have to pull this piece of line height off. I got my inside quarter 90 fitting and a wall penetration I'll put there. So it kind of goes in, comes over through that closet, down, over, back. So it's half quarter too, so it doesn't bend real easy. So kind of a pain in the butt. But let me show you the heat pump. Same one I did, probably about 5 or 6 months ago, 5-zone. Max performance, like a Hyperheat Mitsubishi, but it's a Bosch. Double fanner.
That was in Sun River too, wasn't it?
No, Madras, Oregon. So anyway, we're gonna get him set tomorrow. Maybe if I get that stand. If not, he'll be a Thursday set. No big deal. We got lots of lines to pull and other stuff we can do. I got to get my 2 Gobi 2 pumps for the 2 bedrooms over there. So yeah, lovely, lovely. We're going to get on out of here. Got to make a couple stops. One at Johnstone, one to pick up my daughter. So I got to pick her up every day now. I got to get my my 1/4-inch spin tool for the drill so I can get that one connected the way it's supposed to be. And keep rolling along.